So what if legally blind people could recover sight with a few dozens of bucks? That's the bet of Zuby, our next entrepreneur with Think and Zoom.
Good evening. Wow, that was short. Think and Zoom, creating a world where visual impairment no longer steals dreams or kills careers. Let's talk about disability. There are just about 7 billion people on the planet. 1 out of 7 people today has a disability, about 1 billion. 1/3 of them are visually impaired. Visual impairment in this context means when your eyesight cannot be corrected by any kind of correction, glasses or contact lenses or LASIK. Now, $500 billion is spent on assistive technology solutions to help this demographic. But as you can see, we end up with 90% illiteracy rate. So we are spending the money, but we're not doing a good job. Here in America, it affects 20 million Americans. We spend almost $50 billion, and we end up with a 70% unemployment rate. Now, if you look at some other numbers, in the next 10 to 15 years, this demographic is going to double because 20% of our baby boomers are affected by age-related macular degeneration. Again, we're spending the money, but we're not doing a good job. So what are the big bubble problems that we identified? One is it takes a long time and it costs a lot of money to identify these kind of problems. These problems are problems that affect your retina. They're mainly caused by mutations in your genes. The average person will spend over $10,000 and take about 10 years to fully understand or diagnose these kinds of problems. Another one is education. If you think you're struggling to understand what I'm talking about, that's, again, another problem. The number one problem that kids at the local school for the blind have is when they're experiencing photophobia, their own parents don't understand what they're going through. So you can imagine how painful that experience can be. And then the one in the middle, the solutions. There are assistive technology solutions on the market today to help these folks are just too expensive. You have things like video magnifiers that can cost you as much as $15,000. Your Braille readers, $5,000. The average person spends more than $15,000 on these kind of technology solutions. And then we have the big red dot over there called gene. Should be actually gene therapy. So this month, we had a breakthrough. The FDA just approved gene therapy to fix blindness. Isn't that good news? I guess not. Well, well, hold on now. Hold on. It's called Luxturna. It's by Spark Therapeutics. It's going to fix one particular gene defect, RPE65. It causes retinal dystrophy. How much do you think it costs? A lot, that's right. It costs $850,000. Is that still good news? But they'll give you a deal, though. If you agree just for one eye, they'll make it $425,000. So, what are we trying to do? We want to help reduce the 70% unemployment rate affecting this demographic. We think it's appalling. And how do we want to do that? We want to use innovative games to detect these kinds of problems very early on in a child's life. And then we want to pair it with experiential education. I'm talking about augmented reality, virtual reality, to provide the best education. And as a result, what we're going to get is we're going to reduce the cost of the diagnosis to about $1,000 and the time to about 5 years. And in the end, we're going to help drive down the 70% unemployment rate. Team, my name is Zuby Onwuta. I'm the inventor of Think and Zoom. This is a patented technology that reads and reacts to brain waves to provide hands-free video magnification. I'm also the creator of the Canty game, the first brainwave-powered game that won an award at Apple WWDC. You can go back to that corner and you can demo our solutions. We've got Fumi, who is our capable communications person, Natalia, our project coordinator. We've got Steven, the software engineer who is not here, and we've got Mr. Preston James, our connector. Thank you. We have a lot of people to thank. Thanks so much to the Tarmac team, David, Grimet, and Francois. Thanks so much to the 3M mentors, Court and Projavit. Projavit's input helped cause our pivot. Thanks so much to Galvanize, especially Jake Phillips, Bunker Labs, Capital Factory, Northwest Eye Care, and Patriot Bootcamp as well. Ask. We're not even asking for money. Isn't that a good thing? We just want warm introductions. We want warm intros to people running social impact fellowships, foundations, philanthropic donors, but more importantly, we want to be at UT Dell Medical. They just announced a new director that's running their brand new Eye Institute. And they just announced a brand new IT hub that's going to be run by Merck. We want to sit in there. By leveraging the resources of UT Austin, we don't really have to worry about running around to raise money, right? And in return, we're going to provide their students with innovative and cutting-edge technology they can learn from. So that's what we're planning to do. So that's Think and Zoom. This is how we're creating a world where visual impairment can no longer steal dreams or kill careers. Thank you.
Thank you, Zuby.